we have learned that longtime Jeopardy host Alex Trebek has died after waging a brave and very public battle with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Jeopardy host Alex Trebek has died, the Canadian battling pancreatic cancer.
No! Alex Trebek, very well known for the host of Jeopardy, dies at the age of 80 on November 8th of 2020. I gotta be honest, as I was creating videos for my channel, I didn't know what I was intending to do. One thing it ended up being was a Jeopardy fan account. I've been watching the show for over the course of the past decade, and the death of Alex Trebek was a little more personal for me. Alex Trebek hosted the show starting in 1984.
Alex Trebek. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all of us, welcome to America's favorite answer and question game, Jeopardy!
His predecessor was Art Fleming, and both were pretty much co-owners of the show.
Art Fleming.
Jeopardy was their trademark.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you, players and viewers. Thank you. Good evening.
Art Fleming hosted the show for 11 years, which was impressive for the time. Alex Trebek hosted the show for 36 years and set a world record for the most shows hosted on June 13, 2014, the year of his 30th anniversary of hosting. Prior to Jeopardy, he hosted a game show, The Wizard of Oz, in 1973.
And now here's the wily wizard himself, Alex Trebek!
Alex Trebek was also in a few commercials, like the Colonial Penn life insurance commercial.
If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
I'm 65 and take medications. What's my price?
I just turned 80. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you, too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan.
As well as Alex Trebek having been known for Jeopardy, the champions also had their share of recognition. The one to immediately come on everyone's minds is Ken Jennings, who won over $2 million over the course of 74 days. There were other champions who held streaks, like Brad Rutter and James Holzhauer, all of whom competing against each other in January. But Ken Jennings is the most famous. Before his passing, it was asked who could potentially replace Trebek as the host of Jeopardy. He's irreplaceable! He's irreplaceable! But it was inevitable that a circumstance would prevent Trebek from continuing to host. A lot of people think Ken Jennings should be the next host, and I agree. Unfortunately, such a circumstance has now come. Fans were also worried about his health when Alex Trebek announced his stage 4 pancreatic cancer diagnosis.
Trebek posting a video message tonight saying he will fight this, he will keep working, and that he will beat the odds.
And Trebek taking to Jeopardy's YouTube channel to make the announcement, telling fans he wanted to break the news himself. He acknowledged the odds are not in his favor, but he says he plans to beat this.
He's given a few updates since then and released a video earlier this year saying how he feels.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to give you a quick health update. I'm doing well. I've been continuing my treatment, and it is paying off, though it does fatigue me a great deal. My numbers are good. I'm feeling great.
We had all hoped this meant he'd eventually overcome this illness. As I mentioned, Jeopardy was his trademark. It's so devastating to know of his inevitable fate and permanently leave what seemed to be his day-to-day life. The Jeopardy Twitter account announced that he died peacefully. Scrolling through these tweets from those who were closer to him hit harder. His updated Wikipedia page hit harder. Watching Jeopardy this past week from now until Christmas has hit harder. This Christmas, the day his final show will air, will hit harder. It was difficult enough to know I was basically watching a ghost when I did that video on Cindy Stoll and her passing.
8 days before her first Jeopardy appearance.
At the very least, I'm glad to know he died peacefully. Rest in peace, Alex Trebek. You will truly be missed.